sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Prim as a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Evening. What can I do for you? Are you sure? You won't be... In that case, stand just like that for a second. I want to make some toast. Yeah, and I need... Later.
Evening.
Приветствую. Ну что, добрались мы до Новака на прошлом стриме. Так.
Prim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. Some people do anything.
Ну да, и хули. Что делаешь? Сильно занят.
Prim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. Some people do anything to feel safe.
Что ты за тем челом повторяешь? Ну, тут много чего халявного, кстати, разбросано. Это не считается кражей. Чудо-клей, офигеть. Да тут просто все готово для уроков труда. Подсвечу свой ёбыч.
Howdy.
Howdy, ho. Новак означает no vacancy, типа нет вакансий. Местов нет. Опа, а ты что тут делаешь, а? Ржавый пидор.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs. Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there. Seeing how this is the only road around, I'd be a sight more surprised if we didn't run into each other from time to time. No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The Novak folk usually see anyone traveling this way. I'll let that slide, seeing as how you got a mind full of vengeance for that no-good polecat and all. Likewise, friend, likewise. Is there anything old Vic can do you for?
Это биполярочка сейчас была.
That's a mighty fine offer, but I'm gonna need to conserve my strength if I'm gonna make it all the way to New Vegas. I'm sure you do just fine without old Vic slowing you down. Be seeing you.
Don't listen to a word No Bark says. He spouts nothing but nonsense.
Been to the top of the dino yet?
Hey there, need anything?
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you. Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie May. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers. Well, he might have been wearing a fancy outfit, but he wasn't any kind of gentleman to me. Had his nose stuck so high in the air you couldn't see it above the clouds. City folk. They always think they deserve better than what they got. Those hoodlums he was with seemed to know Manny for some reason. He's our daytime sniper, up in the dinosaur's mouth. We're in a little desert oasis, name of Novak. This is the Dino Delight Motel, and it's mine. Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in, but you can go up inside, too. Up the road a ways to the west, there's Repcon. That's the old rocket factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay clear. Other than that, nothing to do but take it easy and enjoy good company. Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower. That's Helios 1. Used to be a power plant in its day. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers took it over. But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and so far, the slavers have left us alone. I just know what I've heard. There's supposed to be some ghouls that went in a while back. Ever so often, there'll be a commotion from that direction, explosions and such. I don't know what they're up to, and I don't want to know. I just hope no harm comes to Novak. Not much to live off of around here, except salvage from that factory. If they made off with anything expensive, we'd be hurting something fierce. But I will say this, if all of them turned up dead tomorrow, I couldn't see as to how they'd be missed. That might even be a desirable thing, knowing the town was safe from the likes of them. There'd be a reward in it if some brave soul made it happen.
Фулхэм, Ливерпуль через полчаса. И сколько? Еще раз. А, через 3 часа. Нормально. Кубок английской лиги. Фигня. Можно скипнуть. Как бы мне свое лицо так разместить, чтобы все было видно на стриме? И ХП, и диалоги. Сейчас будем думать. Вот, например, здесь нормально.
Go see Cliff Briscoe at the Dino Bite gift shop and tell him I sent you. I think he gets lonely standing around in that dino belly all day. He'll be glad for the company. Well, let's see. Dusty McBride's been losing some Brahmin, but that's probably the... Ranger Andy's still hurt, but we got these 2 gentlemen snipers watching the road day and night, keeping the trash out of Novak. They've been a blessing. You can jump out the window for all I care, mister. You got no right to come in here and start criticizing our town. Folks work hard to keep it clean and safe. We do the best we can, but still, there's always some of you finicky types that there's just no pleasing. Well, I think that's a fine idea. I'll give you a good flat rate, and you can stay as long as you like. I'm glad you can stay with us. Your room will be the one upstairs, closest to the lobby side. Here's your key. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay better for... Well, it is. Not everybody...
Окей. Халявная кола. Так, ну, спойлер. Башку-то тебе скоро отстрелят. Бабка. Да, вот здесь вроде бы можно. Ага. Нафиг, пока не надо ничего отправлять. Но можно в комнате сейчас будет скинуть свой хабар.
Prim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. Some people will do anything to feel safe.
Не особо им тут прописали линии диалогов, а все одно и то же говорят. Давай все в сейф сложим. Подожди. У нас не убрались перед заселением в номер. Здорово, Денчик. А что значит кувалда? Так. Блять, короче. Не будем мы тут какать. Давай сгружать все лишнее. Все тяжелое вот. Что значит дешево и сердито? Я не понимаю, я не догоняю что-то я. Че, все говно скинули, получается? Это все надо. Окей. Масс. Пачка сигарет. А который час? 8 вечера уже.
Hey there.
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left.
Formally sworn in new sheriff today. RNV reporters were on hand to hear the new sheriff.
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature.
You're gonna be living by our rules. Moving on.
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
Не знал про кувалдочку из инвиза, надо будет попробовать. Нормально у нас пока по патронам, но если что, будем знать, что он продает. Прикольно. 2077, жесть. Урон 14+. Кто знает, что означает вот это вот S/V, SV, что это? Что? Ну, УВС это урон в секунду. Понятно. Вот это S/V не очень. Не шарю, что это. Счастливая боевая броня, удача +1. Прикольно. Прикольно.
They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, Repcon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with nuka coat. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the Repcon Shakes. Those were bad times for Robco. Well, they unloaded what they had left on the Dino Bite as a tax write-off, but that was before my time. Plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items, but I might still have some in back. Bless her. Seems like every traveler I get in here tells me the same thing. They see the sign and think, gift shop? That's just too good to be true. But Jeannie May always points them back in my direction. Well, a friend of Jeannie's is a friend of mine. And my friends get a discount at my store.
Давай покажи теперь, какая у тебя скидка. Так, ты продавал оружие.
Also, NCR
А, ну вроде стало подешевле. Боже мой, какой... Сейчас, Юрочка, да, это я, да. Ага. Секундочку. Так, продолжаем. Да, вроде реально появилась скидка. Такая нехилая. Хорошо. Караван пока не хочу играть, правил не помню. Будет потом как-нибудь, когда будет настроение, когда от квестов устанем, караван сыграть. Че, идем к бунчику. Это не бун. Слышь?
What's going on, man?
А, их тут двое, да. Привет, будем знакомиться.
I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone. You name it. Anything that comes within 1,000 yards that looks... Lately, we've been getting ghouls, coming from the road to Repcon out to the west. The big threat is the Legion coming from the east. If they decide to attack with a full force, they'll run us over. But so far, we've been lucky. Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR. After we got out, I talked him into settling down here. So, here we are. I'd introduce you, but, we're not so friendly right now. Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since. Man, you name it. See, I grew up in North Vegas, me and my cousins. We were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang, I loved it. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So, I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman, who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, I didn't see eye to eye with the bitch.
Приревновал, короче, к жене. Классика.
Were they tough? I was in the cons, man. It doesn't get any badder. Oh, it was something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe. Well, I just felt like it was... Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns. I still don't know exactly. Just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much... But it did take something out of it for me. Just wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked. Sure, I know him. What do you want with him? You talking about that chip? Man, I don't think he's giving it up. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too. Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now. I would, but I've got to watch the road. Caesar's Legion has been taking territory just east of here. They took Nelson. If we let our guard down, they might attack. All it takes for the Legion. Well, they gotta go, or this'll be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me. It'd mean a lot to me.
Сейчас будет мой любимый квест в игре. Я случайно...
Just head over to the RepCon test site west of here. Yeah, see ya.
Но сначала, я думаю, надо Буна взять напарники, так будет проще. Там будет чел, который нас научит боевым искусствам.
Evening.
Чел, нормально тебе тут сидится на земле? А ты чё ни с кем не торгуешь? Застряла?
Fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all. Vertibird pilot. 71 missions and only lost one chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away.
Это отсылочка ко второму Фоллычу, потому что во втором Fallout возле Кламата был винтокрыл упавший. Видимо, это она. Молодцы, сделали отсылки на второй Fallout, уже много было.
I help folks strip down the more complicated bits of salvage they bring in. Engines mostly. The bits and pieces we take out are usually worth more than the whole thing put together. 4? No, not exactly. It was a long time ago. Things are a lot different these days, and those days are way behind me.
Ну, она из Анклава, походу. Либо из Братства, либо из Анклава. Ну, наверное, из Анклава.
Watch your six out there.
Думаю, если порыться у нее как следует, то можно найти... О, крышечка. Блять, почему это была кража? Это же была крышка со звездой. Ладно, надеюсь, мне не дадут за это люлей. Опа, а что это за кровавые следы у тебя, тетя? По-моему, возраст для месячных уже не подходящий. Так что это мы отметаем сразу.
Evening.
Подозрительная тетка. Ладно, ничего у нее нет.
Oh, please don't kill me. I swear I'll have... Wait, you don't work for Mr. Bishop, do you? Sorry, it's just... You look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going. Oh, well, that's all just a... Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and, you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just take it off his hands. Robbed is such an ugly word. It's more like I took care... Also, I might have, sort of plowed his daughter. A little. Thanks. But if Bishop finds me and I don't have his money, my balls are going to be on his trophy wall.
Он же сказал, яйца будут на стене трофеев. Почему перевели голова?
You do that? Oh, so you... You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like other bosses up there. I knew if I didn't get way the hell away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog. Yeah. See you later.
Бишоп тоже был во втором Фоллаче. Ну, из Нью-Рина до Вегаса добежал. Нехилый путь проделал, чел. Что у тебя тут имеется? Мотоцикл сюда запер. Где он на нем приехал?
Hello.
Здорово. Буныч. Здорово.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want? Yeah, I guess maybe I am. But not like you. Huh. Maybe it should have been you I was expecting all along. Why are you here? Yeah, well, you see anybody wearing Legion Crimson or a lot of sports equipment, you just let me know. You still haven't answered my question. I think you better leave. Wait. You just got into town. Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet. I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start. I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who. My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her. I know, all right. That's all you need to know. I said it was a start. This town, nobody looks me straight in the eye anymore. Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself. Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next. Yeah.
Когда начнется расследование.
Welcome back.
Reporters persist about a super mutant refuge.
Can't say we spoke much. Boone did most of the buying for him. She was in the store once, but she didn't stay long.
Do not.
Had a look on her face like she'd smelled something sour. But far as I can remember, the gift shop smelled fine. Well, fine as it always does.
Formally sworn in as sheriff today.
So?
RNV
Come back soon.
reporters were on hand to hear the new sheriff address the crowd.
Hey, we haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy. Had his wife taken. I don't think he'll ever be the same as he... I told the rangers up at the station to keep an eye out. Carla was a knockout. Whenever Boone walked around with her, he always had this funny grin on his face like he couldn't believe his luck. I know we couldn't. That wasn't the only reason she stuck out, though. That girl never minced words. If she'd had better food or hospitality, she'd let you hear it. Trouble was, she usually had. I don't think she meant it. She really was a sweet girl. I think she just wanted to remind herself that there's still nicer places in this world than Novak. Who could blame her for that? Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good. Was with them. That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on the ham radio. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects, the smug bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk, but it still got me a little worried. Hell, listen to me talk, like some damn mother hen. No, they're gonna think I'm having trouble letting go. They're good soldiers. They're the NCR's finest. You got a job where even thinking about it would scare a man senseless? And if you see a squad of veterans, guys who are in their black armor, well, you won't find a more beautiful sight. Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time, it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten. A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in a closet. I go to grab him out of there and I notice he's holding something in his hand. Something metal. He shuts himself back in the closet and that's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet. They do it a lot, the Legion, using kids. They know we'll hesitate. Anyway, that was the first time. Second time, I fell down those stairs in front of the motel, just in case I got to thinking I'd put it all behind me. Huh. People don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head. Can't remember the last time someone suggested I knew something worth knowing. You know, maybe there's something I can do for you. Since you've gone to all the trouble of flattering a crippled old soldier, there's a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off his feet. Saved my butt a bunch of times, maybe it will for you too. Let me show you how it's done.
Четко.
You'll get the hang of that takedown. Carla was a I know that wasn't the only reason she stuck out, though. If she'd had better food or hospitality, she'd let you hear it. Trouble was, I don't think she meant it. She really wasn't. I think she just wanted to remind herself that there's still nicer places in... Hey, wait a sec. I know what I said, but if you find yourself by Rangers...
Okay.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
You have any luck with the ghouls? I'm counting on you. Man, everybody. That girl didn't have one friend in this whole town. She didn't want any. She wanted to sit in her room all day and make herself miserable, and she went out of her way to be rude. She upset a lot of people. You wouldn't have liked her either. Believe me, when I heard the news, my first thought was, I owe somebody big. I figured Boone would come around after a while. But he hasn't. I'm starting to think that if he doesn't find her, things will never go back to the way they were.
Блин, ну он основной подозреваемый был
Yeah,
бы.
see ya.
После этого разговора, типа, он ревновал. Больше всех ее похавал, ничего себе. Ну, больше всех ее хейтит. Так что... Давай посмотрим. МакМёрфи. Ну, понятно. То есть можно в теории обойти этот квест гулями и идти сразу туда.
Morning.
Получается... Болдер-Сити, да. Сюда они пошли.
I hope you're finding it. Nothing that wouldn't be wrong with any man who loses a wife, I suppose. Poor dear. I know he thinks she was kidnapped, but I'm not so sure she didn't just run off on her own. You could tell she was thinking about it ever since they arrived. How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kinda like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but she never did take to living here. She liked the big lights and fast living of New Vegas. I got the feeling she was trying to get Boone to leave with her, but I guess she got tired of waiting. Watch out for strangers.
Да, только Бун говорил, что... Бун говорил, что никто не знает, что он думает по поводу пропажи его жены, поэтому она спалила саму себя в диалоге, но это трудно было бы заметить. Короче, нам надо дождаться, пока ее тут не будет, и... скрыть ее сейф. Договор купли-продажи. Ну-ка. Она была беременна, жесть. Ну, значит, жена еще жива, возможно. Это хорошие новости.
Hey there. I hope you're fine.
Так, ну все. А, сучка. Попалась. Я со всеми, конечно, поговорю, потому что, ну, облутаем и домики посмотрим, и... Вот ее дом стал. Может, тут тоже какие-то улики были бы. Не хватает навыка немножко. Кажется, нельзя заметки оставлять в этой игре. Было бы удобно. Что типа сюда зайти, тут сейв.
Prim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. Some people do anything to feel safe.
А, мод на заметки. Ну, логично, на все есть мод. Только лениво пока что ставить, но может поставлю к следующему разу. Икс. Бутылку не надо было брать, случайно взял. Так. Средний. Мне не хватает навыка чуть-чуть.
Hey.
Так, такс. Идем сюда. Наверняка есть еще мод, был бы классный мод, чтобы на карте там подсвечивало, как вот в резике втором, что типа тут сейф, допустим, там не поднятый какой-то предмет или еще что-то.
Look who's here.
Здорово.
What brings you here? Oh, well, I'm Alice, and that handsome stranger yonder is my husband Dusty. Going on 50 years now. I keep waiting for him to leave me for some young thing with platinum blonde hair and hoop earrings, but he still sticks around. Says it's my cooking. I think it's because I know which Brahmin udder you can milk without getting kicked in the noggin.
А что, есть озвучка? Я не знал. Она что, хорошая? Годная озвучка?
We set up this ranch years back when Novak was just getting settled. But now, with all the danger on I-15, folks are starting to come through here from all over. Novak might just be the next...
Что не выглядит эта тетя на то, что она с мужем 50 лет прожила.
Oh, we keep to ourselves for the most part. Try not to pry. I think Jean... Ain't that we don't appreciate what she's done. Man, not that there ain't others who pry around here. That no-bark was skulking around our yard last week. I thought he was our cow killer. Part of me wishes I could see things like he sees them.
Ну, спасибо. Я к следующему разу тогда ее попробую поставить.
I'm not sure who started it. Wasn't a very nice name, but he took to calling himself by it, so we all had to. I don't even remember what his real name is. Anyway, I think it comes from that expression that people say when you're crazy, that not all of your dogs are barking. Poor No Bark.
Well, no bark, yeah. Understood.
Boom. That's that sniper fella. Works in the dinosaur, right? I only met them but once or twice. They seemed real happy together. I really ought to get to know them better. Nice of you to visit.
Окей. Ну, Fallout 4 мне не очень нравится. Я его проходил. Хотя, может быть, попробую еще раз с модами.
Things treating you all right? Losing don't describe it. It's a massacre. Oh, I tend to my ranch. That's about it. Every night around midnight, Alice and I wake up to some crazy hollering and gunshot. But it's just one animal each night. They don't take it or carve it. We'd be grateful, especially if you find them before they get my whole stock. But don't go getting yourself killed over it. Alice and I'll find a way to... Beg your pardon, mister, but them two-headed beeves ain't... Not to mention what would happen if half of what No Bark says is true. Best we can hope is that whoever's doing this will move on or get tired of it. Whoever it is, I don't... Well, to be honest with you, I don't really know them two as well as I might. I remember she had an edge about her, like she'd rather be someplace else. So long.
Look who's here.
Howdy.
Остался Нилай последний.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum. I give up. Please don't do no harm to me, mister. Leastways not my face. All I got left is my... I don't trust a man that doesn't have something strange going on about him, 'cause it means he's hiding it from you. If a man's wearing his pants on his head, or if he says his words backwards from time to time, you know it's all. But if he's friendly to strangers and keeps his home spick and span, more often than not he's done something even his own ma couldn't forgive.
Хорошая философия у мужика.
'Cause they know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite. Them quack doctors can say what they want about all the rat scorpion stings that done folks will tell you that they see sensationalist hooey cooked up by ghosts, commie ghosts, were hoping to steal our rockets so they can fly up and paint the moon pink and draw a Lenin face on it. I seen one of them disappear and reappear before my very eyes. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked for longer than usual.
Не знаю, что такое
Comic ghost and so forth.
Как это называется, который невидимость дает. Не пип-бой, а этот... Ну, короче, это херня, которая делает невидимость. Тоже мне ученый.
There's been things of a disturbing nature going. Seems every night one of their herd meets a most unnatural death. Work of the chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says Nobark. But they don't... Well, says Nobark, we got a chupacabra with an automatic weapon. And that's when they get real... I come face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me. He was the meanest, ugliest chupacabra you could imagine. Had 2 heads and fangs down to the ground. Best I could tell anyways, since when he come up to me he was invisible. Had himself a blunderbuss, what would rotate and shoot bullets real fast out of a backpack. Never seen nothing like it. Walked right past me having an argument with somebody. But I only saw one chupacabra, so I guess... Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby too for a spell. Could be that person went in to get something. Or used the John, maybe. Mighty interesting either way, you asked me. I thought it was cannibals, come to eat us all for sure. So I kept out of sight. Mole rat men come up from the underneath to steal young women with promises of rich. They covered our lady folks' long hair for wigs, it said. If anyone asks.
Ебанутый дед. Ага, ловушечка. Ничего интересного. Тупичок. Было бы круто сюда залезть. Можно? Да, нельзя. Жалко. Музыка охуенная. Так, ладно, со всеми поговорили. Сейчас надо полуночи дождаться. Можно понаблюдать за браминами этого чела и потом к Буну пойти. А скинь ссылку на мод. Я-то понимаю, что я ее быстро нагуглю, но может быть есть какой-то прям источник, источнище. Но ставить прямо сейчас не буду, поставлю и завтра буду уже. Завтра попробую, потому что и так стримить. Только еще, ну, не знаю, часик еще постримлю. Поиграюсь. Такс. Я как бы английский неплохо знаю. Мне норм. И без озвучки. Но интересно, как они сделали озвучку. Интересно, почему у меня в этом... в этой сборке нет озвучки. Потому что вроде бы русские сборку делали. Ну, в смысле, русскоязычные. СНГшные ребятки. Не знаю точно по национальности кто. Так. Ладно, он там говорил, что с запада кто-то приходит. Давай подождем. Так, я в засаде. Или уже сдох, Брамин? Ты уже сдох? Или он был трупом? Не, это был труп. Окей. Так, новых трупов нет, их трое. Так. Надеюсь, это будет недолго. Оттуда кто-то... Оттуда кого-то ждем. Это шо, блядь? Опа! Ах ты петух. О, сука! Я был не готов к такой херне. Окей, сидим в засаде. Я даже не знаю. Это что за срань господня такая, а? Ну-ка. Окей, то есть он появляется по любасу. А еще дождь. Пошел. Давай, сучка. Стелс-бой называется, вспомнил. Стелс-боем пользуется, тварь. Давай, тварь. Супермутант. Ебать. Пизда тебе. А! Дичь. Да, какой-то больной. Псих. Супермутант псих.
Look, what brings you here?
Я разобрался с вашей проблемой.
Well, it's the strangest thing. Last time it happened. But when we finally got up the gumption to go look at... I can't imagine what went on.
Так все. Все, я
Find
разобрался.
anything?
О,
Well, I don't know how you've done it, but I do know how I can thank you. And help yourself to anything in that freezer over yonder.
а что он мне дал? А, крышки дал. Хорошо, спасибо. Вон тот холодильник это какой-то. Вот этот стейк из брамена. И что дает стейк из брамена? Сила +1. Четко. Возьмем. Ну что, бабка? Поведу бабку на расстрел. Бабка, бабка, бабка. Бабка ушла. Спичу тогда ее бабки. Просыпайся, бабуля.
Hey there. Is everything all right? Okay, if that's what you think.
Это легко она развелась, конечно. А, только по-бырому. Даю отмашку. Бун, ты слепой?
I hope you're finding...
О, это были ее последние слова. Не дают ничего к интеллекту, очки. Да, +1 к ловкости явно ей помогло увернуться от этого выстрела. Все.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure.
That's it then. How did you know? guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here, this is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here. I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now. Maybe I'll wander. No. People die out there. Often enough that no one worries about blame. Besides, I was on break when it happened. You don't want to do that. Yeah, that might be true. That's reason enough for me to take you up on it, I suppose, but this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
Да, здорово. Так, Пун, no homo. Надеюсь, ты не будешь со мной тут спать. Так. Ну что, теперь можно идти в Гелиос 1.
All clear. Company.
Как у тебя по ХП?
Not my strong suit. Yeah, you and me both. Fine by me.
Как его ХП проверить? Я неопытен. Охренеть. Жаль. Я даже не успел увидеть. Пригодится. Уже есть бун, можно не переживать. Привет, да шутка. Уже есть бун, можно не переживать за то, что место в инвентаре закончится. Ля, красивый вид. Ну что ты, снайпер великий, давай, стреляй. Стреляй отсюда. Я их уже вижу. Так, я что, типа патронов как-то поменял и не заметил этого. Как это делается? Ага. 2 раза нажимается на перезарядку. Интересно.
Contact!
Обойдем по периметру, интересно. Я предпочитаю все же с парадного заходить, а не с шоколадного. Здесь удобная снайперская позиция.
Hey, over here. Are you listening? Go to the big room on the east side of this building and take the metal staircase all the way up. And hurry. Who I am doesn't matter, Smooth Skin. Stop wasting time and get up here. Like I said, find the metal staircase in the big room on the east side of the building. It's where they used to make rockets. Big room, metal staircase, east side of the building. Is that too many syllables for you?
Окей. Да ёб твою мать. Страшно, пиздец. Мне так еще кричат резко. Хедшот. Писсуар. Фу, я не хотел из него пить. Фу. Я думал пописить, типа активировать. Ужас. Здорово. Даш, ты тут? Напиши в комменте. Что, недостаточно крут, да? Надо 75 владеть оружием. Владение оружием 75. Продадим. Весь скалм я буну сейчас буду отдавать. Так, ушки. Ага, all clear. Круто, ты мне помог.
Keep looking.
Бля, подсрапался. Неудобно стрелять в упор. А, в бою нельзя прокачиваться.
All clear.
Сорян. Так. Да, на взлома мне троечки не хватает, чтобы средние замки вскрывать. Давай в оружие. Каннибала брать не буду. Ладно, я хотел взять понимание. Так, металлическая лестница — это круто, но мы тут еще не все облутали. Репкон пароль, если чё. Запомним. Угу. Так, подожди. У меня же был... Мне же хватало взлома. Ага. Все равно. Восприятие надо качнуть. Еще сильнее. Есть что-нибудь на восприятие у меня? О. Бля, чуть-чуть не хватает. Да блин, одного очка не хватает. Все, ура. Шапка дает восприятие. Все. Все четенько. Средние замки можем скрывать. Не без бафа, конечно. Ну, дает плюс атмосфере вот это вот все. Кого-то я приманил этим выстрелом. И кого же? Ага. Сука. Да. Так, надо в подвал попасть. Это что за новости?
Stay sharp.
Ладно.
Spotted.
Дун отлично прикрывает нашу жопу. Ну вот и подвал, собственно. Ладно, пока сюда рано. Пока сюда рано.
All right, Smoothskin. I'm letting you in. You better watch yourself. I'll sure as hell be watching you.
Окей.
God, but are you ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from looking at you. Your pranks won't work on me, Smoothskin. They won't work on Jason either. Stop wasting my time, Smoothskin. Go waste Jason's.
Да, этот чел думает, что он гуль, а он не гуль.
Go bother Jason's.
Hello.
Здорово.
Sorry, we don't talk to outsiders. Talk to Jason if you have business here.
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to help us complete the great journey? And they've been shooting them down like animals, haven't they? Those ghouls were members of my flock, even after the madness consumed their minds. We never let them wander free. We kept them safe on the first floor. We kept them contained. The demons must have let them out, somehow. And now they are lost forever, denied the salvation. Please, Wanderer, bear in mind that every feral ghoul you spare now is one that we can save later. Once the way is clear, our feral brothers and sisters will accompany us on the...
Гули — это вот такие челики, которые от радиации превратились вот в таких вот уродливых челиксов. Мутировавшие, в общем, люди. Бывают гули разумные, у которых еще мозг соображает, а бывают дикие гули, которые уже настолько мутировали, что нападают на первого встречного.
The demons appeared from nowhere. Except it might be more accurate to say they never actually appeared at all. The demons are invisible. Where one of them stands, the most one sees is the air shimmering. They set upon us as we were on our way to worship one morning. My flock fought bravely and killed a few, but at such cost. The rest of us retreated up here. One of the demons raved at us, but they have not tried to attack us since. Still, their demonic presence brought all progress towards the great journey to a standstill. But now you have come. Once again, the Creator has sent a human. Yes, over the intercom. Threats of death. It went on for hours, and did not always make sense. But that was the first day only. Will you drive? Praise the Creator. Bless you, Wanderer. Bless us all. As soon as the underground has been rid of demons, preparations for the great journey can resume.
All praise the great journey. All praise the Creator's divine will. Go bother.
Давай еще с Джейсоном поговорим, если можно.
Is the way clear? We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence. The Creator has promised to my flock a new land, a place of safety, and preparations for the great journey were nearly complete. I am Jason Bright, the prophet of the great. An auspicious name, don't you think? It was mine before I became as I am now, before the Great War even.
Но Гули очень долго живут, то есть он до войны еще жил, то есть ему лет за 200 уже.
The means by which the great journey is to be accomplished. I wish I could say I was surprised, but that normally is what I'd expect from you. I have glimpsed it only in visions, Wanderer, but it is a place of light and healing, and I know in my soul that... You're referring to Chris. I doubt you had much luck if you tried telling him that he's human. We had the same discussions when he first appeared, and the same lack of success. He believes he is one of us. Soon enough we realized that Chris was a gift from the Creator. He is integral to the success of the great journey. Let me know when the...
Ладно, пойдем убивать теней. А вообще, по-моему, Крис с ними не полетит. Ну, скучно, особенно в апокалиптическом мире. Так, никто не видит. Отлично. Ага. Ничего интересного. Такс. Молик можно сделать. И где он? Я ж только что молик изготовил. Где он? Так, где молик? Я только что молик делал. Вот, огненную бомбу я делал только что. Куда она исчезла? А, вот она, ё-моё. А как ее добавить в этот... Как ее добавить в быстрый доступ? Кнопку добавить быстрый доступ, а? Нет. А, может... Не, все равно непонятно. А, вот мы и нашли, как улучшение делать. Так, ну теперь... Как тебе добавить быстрый доступ, ты мне скажи. Может на S? Там вот динамит. Не. Блин, ну и загадка. Затуп у меня тут произошел. Потому что нигде нет мануала по тому, как добавлять... А, во, на J менять. Да, почитаем, это было в настройках, потому что я не помню. Нет, этого нет. В том-то и прикол. Догадывайся сам, какая это кнопка. Ну, это именно мод, поэтому, может, где-то в описании мода можно было про это узнать. Теперь у нас пистолет крутой. Урон 14. Так. Ну, что я думаю? Я думаю, можно... Что можно? Можно будет сейчас идти туда вниз. И на этом заканчивать на сегодня.
Hey there. don't speak with outsiders. Smooth skins especially.
Да я не аутсайдер. Я свой. Я свой в доску. Бро, я свой в доску. Какой же я чужой? Я свой. Так, давайте выходить отсюда.
Dark in here. If you want to use a scope, I can spot for you. Keep you on target. What is it? You got no right asking me that. You don't know what you're asking. The Legion's the... He was a good spotter.
Ладно, потом с ним будем любезностями обмениваться. Сейчас у нас дела. Сейчас у нас есть дела. Блядь! Пиздец. Очень страшно было. Неожиданно появился из ниоткуда. Даже не знаю, чем их убивать. Бля, энергооружие отдельная стата на энергооружие. Восприятие можем восприятие качнуть. Сейчас качнем восприятие, и можно энергооружие будет попробовать заюзать. Так. Что, сможем? Еще и книгу почитал про энергооружие. Должно хватить. Отлично. Жесть, конечно. Очень жирные. Если больше одного будет, больше одного чела будет, то нам жопа.
Come and get it, you big dumb. Hey,
those things out there? Who the hell are you? And I bet he told you it's the Creator's will for you to risk your ass instead of him, right? Well, good luck with that. I'd give you a hand, but no thanks. I may look like a corpse, but I'm partial to living. First off, I'm not trapped. This was a tactical choice, alright? I'm no match for those things out there. So I found a good defensive position, and I've been defending it, right? Oh, who am I fooling? I'm trapped. Name's Harland. Pleased to meet you. What happened was, I was escorting folks down to work when those things attacked us. Most of the fight was upstairs, but some folks panicked and made for the basement, and I went after them. Well, turns out there were even more of those bastards down here than upstairs, and things went to shit fast. I couldn't find the others, so I fell back to this room and set up a nice little kill zone. End of story. I'm not delicate. Radroach meat for protein. Condensation off the pipes for water. I wouldn't say it's been... Guess the outfit gives that away, huh? I never did buy into that religious mumbo-jumbo with the robes and all that shit. It gets lonely out in the wastes, okay? And I don't have to tell you that Bright's group has got some fine-looking goulettes in it. Or maybe I would have to tell you. Anyway, I helped them out, and they kept me supplied with ammo and pleasant company. Huh. Well, you're polite. I'll give you that. If this was just between you... I had a friend with me when those mutant bastards came out of nowheres. She panicked and ran the wrong direction. Further into the basement. She's probably dead. But I ain't leaving until I know for sure. I'd have gone looking myself, except I wouldn't last a minute out there. You, on the other hand, seem pretty resourceful. Thanks. Let me know what you find out. Here's hoping she's okay.
Гуль романтик. Капканов он тут порасставлял, конечно. А чё, я бежать не могу? И прыгать? Что случилось? Перегруз, что ли? А, да, перегрузик. Ждем до утра. Все, нет перегруза. Как по волшебству. А вот тут-то пароль мы знаем. Это что за скам? Ага. Взрывчатка 45, да? У нас сколько взрывчатки этой? Опять надо восприятие бустить. Ну тут я только журнальчиком смогу. Тут только журнальчик, к сожалению. Все. А, это просто была этот самый. Просто я думал, можно будет в комп залезть, почитать. Тогда нафиг не нужно пока что. Да, блядь, что ты напал? Говна кусок. Я что, знал, что нельзя к себе сюда заходить? Окей. Раз уж ты такой негостеприимный, я пошел. Сейчас, короче, сделаю перерывчик и потом еще стрим запулю.